Students, Miss Momita from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College welcome you all to Online Teaching 2020-2021. Today we are going to study about current, electricity and magnetism. Now, before we start with the concept of current, electricity and magnetism, you need to know about the concept of atom. What exactly is an atom? An atom has the same number of positively charged protons and negatively charged electrons. An atom is the smallest particle of an element. An atom has three fundamental particles: protons, neutrons, and electrons. Now, what exactly are protons, neutrons, and electrons? Protons are positively charged particles, neutrons have no charge, and electrons are negatively charged particles. Since the atom has the same number of positively charged protons and negatively charged electrons, so an object doesn't show any charge even though its atom contains charged particles. Moving charges get transferred from one object to the other, and these are negatively charged particles. These moving negatively charged particles are electrons. As you all know that force is applied to put a stationary object in motion. Similarly, we get current, electricity when the electrons in an electrical conductor are made to flow. Now coming to the concept of current, electricity. A large current flows when the lightning takes place from a cloud to the ground, while sensation is felt by us due to microscopically small current flowing to the brain. In an electric cell of a radio or car battery, a current is produced by the flow of both negatively and positively charged particles. Now coming to the concept of electrical potential. Now, as you all know that water has the property of fluidity, hence it flows from a higher level to a lower level. Similarly, heat always flows from a body at a higher temperature to a body at a lower temperature. And there is always a tendency of the positive charge to flow from a point of higher electrical level to a point of lower electrical level, and this electric level deciding the direction of the flow of electrical charges is called as electrical potential. Now coming to the concept of potential difference. The difference between the potential of the 2 points is called as potential difference. Now this diagram is related to the concept of electrical circuit. Now here you can see there are two diagrams. One is electrical circuit 1 and the other one is electrical circuit 2. Now how can you differentiate between the two diagrams? Students, you can see that in electrical circuit 1, the bulb doesn't glow, and electrical circuit 2, the bulb is glowing. First, you need to understand what is an electrical circuit. An electrical circuit is a circuit which consists of connecting wires, dry cell, and a bulb. Now we are going to understand about the concept of electric circuit. Take connecting copper wires and connect the circuit. In the circuit, as I told you, there is a dry cell and an electric bulb. The bulb starts glowing when the current starts flowing in the circuit. This shows that electrons in the wire flow due to the potential difference between the two ends of a dry cell. This flow from the negative terminal of the cell to the positive terminal of the cell. Now, when there is no cell, means that is when there is no dry cell, there will be no potential difference, and as a result, current stops flowing. Current starts flowing in the circuit as soon as the potential difference is applied. Already I told you about potential difference, that is the difference between the two potentials. Now, what is the standard international unit of potential difference? The standard international unit of potential difference is volt. Electric charge flowing through a wire in 1 second can be called as unit current, and the standard international unit of electric current is ampere. Thank you.